So the salt behind me is actually marine salt, which is made from evaporating seawater. It's not like the old rock salt that we used to use, which was brown and very visible when it was on the roads. So the marine salt is very high purity. It's about 98% sodium chloride, and what that does when it's spread onto the road is it actually depresses the freezing point of the water. So it means that the water that's on the road won't freeze until it's about -5, -6 degrees. That's why actually in really, really cold temperatures the salt does stop being effective. So in that situation there's not so much we can do in terms of preventing ice from forming. It also stops a hoarfrost from freezing onto the road. What you do tend to notice these days, and that people should be aware of, is the old rock salt that we used to use was very visible when it was spread onto the roads, but this high purity marine salt isn't actually very visible to the naked eye. So that when the gritters have been out overnight or in the early hours of the morning, you might wake up and think that there's no gritting taken place, but because you can't see the salt, but that's actually happened. The evidence is in the fact that the roads are clear and they're black, is you can see the black road surface rather than a white frost on it. In terms of snow, we do put salt down before the snow falls to try and stop that snow from settling, and it'll just melt away. But we also rely on the action of vehicles when we put salt onto the snow to work that into the snow, and it won't work that much. Salt actually doesn't work unless it's in a solution. So you'll find that we need the action of vehicles to get that snow working. So we do advise that, unless we're putting messages out to say stay in your homes, just go about your days in a normal way, and the action of traffic will actually help with the de-icing properties of the salt.